I don't know what the fuck just happened. Probably somebody trying to strike my fucking channel, which I don't give two shits because I'm doing this Get Ready With Me and my 50 questions, which I'm excited about. And I don't know if I should address some things, but probably not, just because we don't want any more drama for ourselves. So, sorry guys. Hair is obviously the first thing. It's looking okay, kind of crazy. But we're gonna try to like get ready while answering the questions. I know that I personally am not the best multitasker ever, but we're gonna get it done, okay? So hair's just gonna look like this for now, and don't worry about the pants. I'm wearing some jeans or something like that, which I will change into at the end. But once again, since my live stream liked to end, we're going to be doing 50 questions about myself that I comprised together. We have 5 categories, which I think the first category is like just fun facts / ice-breaking questions about myself. Second is life lessons. Third is personality traits. And fourth, I think, is future and vision dreams or something like that. And I think there's a couple raw and unfiltered questions too. So we're going to get into that. And guys, I do have a bowl right here. It's feeling like Hunger Games, which I don't like, but at the same time, this is the only like acceptable bowl for me to use when I'm like pulling stuff like this. And I do have numbers on each card. And of course, the question itself, because I don't want to have to keep on looking back and forth from my laptop to my shit, whatever. But before we start that, let me go ahead and look for something that I was looking for. Just give me a second. I have to turn off my camera, which I don't fucking know how to. Okay. So you guys will still be able to hear. Just give me a second. Ugh. Okay. Sorry guys, that I had to like go grab something really quick. But John, shout out to you. Mobtai, shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. So let's get into our first question. And I feel like in between each question, we're going to just, be doing my little finish getting ready with me, whatever. So I'm scared. I don't know what the first question is going to be, because some of these were actually like, I didn't want to put them because they felt maybe too personal for me or too like opening, I guess, and vulnerable. So I didn't want to put them, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. Shit's been going crazy online anyways, and why not? Why not just continue, the chaos? So first one, what do we got? We have number 14, which I think 14 was, I don't know, life lessons? Let's see them. Or future and desires, I think. Okay, so this question is, what is something that you secretly want? And my answer to that is I want someone, or just something randomly, $500,000 to pop up into my bank account. Just something slight like that. Just because I don't really have a need for anything. So if it was just like a randomized big money drop into my bank account, that would make me happy. So that's what I want. So we're going to go ahead and throw that away. And while we did that, let me continue with the Get Ready With Me. I'm about to put on some deodorant really quick and change this song because I don't like this song. Okay. Just 500,000. Yeah, like, see, I don't want to go big and overboard, like $1 million or something. I don't know. I'm doing great today, though. I'm not doing too much, have a couple plans, but nothing too crazy. Just some deodorant, because it is hot today where I am. I think it's like 73 or something. I don't know. But okay, let's get to our second question. Q4 says, I love my wife. Shout out to you. We have number 5. And number 5 was like the ice-breaking questions and the fun facts. So, and this is one of my funny ones that I like. A childhood dream that I had, and still to this day, I have this childhood dream. I want to be on Wipeout. I've always wanted to be on Wipeout. I don't know. I watched it ever since I was a kid. I thought that I could always beat the easy ass looking challenges, and yeah, that's what I want to do. Shout out to you guys. Julian, get cracked. Gooner starting to pour in. You're about as interesting as watching paint dry. I think it's pretty interesting. Shit, you get to be there, sit in peace, you know, nothing bothering you, no one being in your ear talking shit. But anyways, let's get to the next one before I do like something else with my get ready. So we have 39, which I think 39 was future and dream visions or something like that. What reputation do I want long-term for myself? And the answer that I wrote for that one is to be one of a kind. And whether that be one of a kind in a bad way or one of a kind in a good way, I'll accept it. But I know my actual self, it's in a good way. For the people that's in my life, I feel like they would agree. There's not too many people like me in my life, you know, whether some people like to admit it or not. Betty says your tats are wild. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know if wild is a good or a bad thing, but, you know, these are actually the only tats that I am going to be having for forever because I'm not ever getting any more tattoos. Oh, sorry, guys. Large Mouth said, hey, be nice. This is a safe space. It definitely is a safe space, but I don't care what people are saying anymore. We're just going to let them do them. But anyways, before I answer the next question, I'm going to put on mascara because I've been waiting to do that. And yeah. Can I see all your scars? I don't have any scars. I have a couple scars actually. Let me see. I have a new scar right here. I went to like a jumping sky zone place and I fucking, bro, I busted my ass, guys, and I skidded the fuck out of my arm. That's going to be a new bruise. I have a bruise here from like a barbecue when I was younger. I have a couple scars, like a scar on my finger, almost cut off my finger once. Shit like that. But that's really about it. A couple scars on my legs from falling as a kid, you know, whatever. And I don't usually wear mascara, but the whole point of me putting it on is just for the get ready with me. People who know me in real life know that I don't put this shit on, but for the content and for, you know, a nice get ready with me, also with my 50 questions, I think it's due time. And I don't know. I don't like to put on too much either. Like, there's really not a difference at all. It just, to me, it amplifies something. You guys can't see it, but I can see it, so. All right, I'm done with that. Okay, let's get to our next question. What are your thoughts on racism? We're not getting into that today, guys. We're doing our absolute best and sticking to the topic and the agenda of the stream, okay? I know you guys are trying to bait me always. So we have number 46. 46. That's my handwriting. This one, I forget what this one was. I think it was life lessons or future dreams, something like that. Something I forgive myself for, and my answer to that is causing my mom hell not all through my teenage years, but I would say from the ages 14 or 13 to 16, I definitely did a lot that I regret. And, you know, I try to forgive myself for that because she still talks about it to this day, of course. Like, that was something big in her life. And yeah, we've already talked about it though. We've forgiven each other for it. It was a big thing. But now, you know, we're all good in the hood. So throw that question away. Let's get to the next one. Hold on really quick. And guys, make sure you hit the like, subscribe if you're new. Fuck the haters. Don't play with me. Sorry. Okay. Someone asked, TWC, have you ever been arrested? I have been arrested, but it was when I was a child. I've never been arrested as an adult, and I don't honestly think I will ever get arrested. I can't really think of anything that I would get arrested for, but maybe, who knows? Like, hopefully not though, because I'm scared of the police and I don't want to be arrested. I don't want to be put in handcuffs or nothing like that. So let's get to our next question. People aren't seeing like what I'm pulling out of. I'm pulling out of a Dave and Buster's margarita glass. What do we have? 33 is, what kind of community do I want to create with my online stuff? And basically, not toxic, people actually supporting each other, uplifting each other, not talking shit behind each other's backs, and, you know, things of that sort. Just a safe space for people to come in, say what they want to say, tell their stories, tell their truths, everything like that, and not be attacked, you know? So that's really what I want. AJ, shout out to you. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate you. And EAE, I did see your super chat at the beginning of the stream, so shout out to you also. I forgot what it said, but I'm not scrolling back up to the top, but I seen it. I appreciate it very, very much. I don't think I'm ignoring you. I've seen someone ask, do I regret any of my tattoos? I think I regret maybe my first ever tattoo, which I'm not trying to show too much, but it's this one. I got it when I was like 16, and it's just ugly. I don't really like it. But every other tattoo I love, you know. But I will say, if I was this age with no tattoos at all, I wouldn't ever get them, just because they really do, like, do nothing for you or your body, so. Shout out to the gaming channel of Awesome 8384. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. They said, you look like you get mad every time you walk in the kitchen because you always realize you're the only snack in the kitchen. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. I was like reading that expecting for you to like say something really bad, but that was a good compliment, so I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, what do we have? Was this this is going so on code with all the boy shit, everything that's been happening the last couple of days. So this is number 37. What kind of friend do I want to be? I was like reading. Sometimes I can't read my fucking handwriting. As you can see, it's so fucking small. But what kind of friend do I want to be? And I want to be the friend that people run to when they're in distress or just have a need for something, knowing that I am actually there for them through you know, a lot of shit. But at the same time, as people see, I do have my boundaries, I do have my limits, and sometimes you have to make the better choice of disassociating yourself. So, you know, we are doing that. But that's the type of friend that I want to be. The tattoos look great on you. Do you have any others? Can you show me my love? Whoa, my love is crazy, but I have, I think, I can't remember, 11 or 13 tattoos in total. I can't remember, but we're just going to continue with this. EAE was sacrificed for Lowe's new resurgence? What do you mean, NDR? But shout out to you also. Are these viewer questions or ones low row? He-Man, these are actually questions that, like, I just fucking asked ChatBT to give me whatever the fuck it's called. 200 questions, random questions that you can ask for yourself to answer a question to, and then I picked the ones that I liked and wrote the answers to them. So this one is 47. Something I'm still healing from. This one was kind of hard for me. Just because, like, I don't know, I don't like to really talk about, like, my personal life or anything like that, but my dad's passing is what I still have a hard time healing from, even to this day. You know, it happened, almost close to 10 years now, but a death like that, a death from a parent really hurts a lot, and it's just hard to get over. So, yeah, that's something that, yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Let me see. We have 32, number 32, and I don't remember what the categories are, honestly. They're giving me all the good ones. Oh my gosh. Okay. What I want my channel to become. I want my channel to become just a safe space. Like I said, like what I want to make my community about. I just want it to be a safe space. I want people to uplift each other here and actually like want to have each other's backs without there being any like intention behind it, or to lurk watch or to watch for another person or anything like that. I just want everything to be wholesome and nice, okay? And like, I know maybe right now I'm not the perfect person to say that, but that's really what I want. Like, that's really what I want. Get cracked, safe space, yes. Kyle, Avi, I feel so safe here. Okay, before I continue, let me continue getting ready also. I put deodorant on, I put mascara on, I can put my chapstick on really quick. And this chapstick, shout out to you-know-who for getting me this. It says Summer Fridays, and it's from Sephora. I don't even know what brand it is, but it's super buttery, super milky. We love it. Okay, and pause on that. If it wants to come out. And it's just it's not like too glossy, because I don't like lip gloss, but it's just perfect. Okay, boom, chapstick. I do need to put moisturizer on my face, but I think I'm going to do that off camera because it's going to take too much of my focus away. All right, what do we have next? Making Miracles asked, what do you do for a living? I actually own a business, and this is going to be in one of the questions. So, I own a business. I work. Damn, we're getting all the high numbers. I don't know why it's trying to give me all like my super hard questions at first, but fuck it. We're getting into it. Whatever. We have number 48. 48. And the question is boundary set recently. And guys, bro, no matter what, anything that I pull right now is going so much into this narrative that we've been having the past couple of days. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, my own self is calling me out. What's going on? So, boundary set recently that I made is stand on business no matter what it is, no matter what it is. Even when everyone is absolutely against you, you're fighting the whole world. If you have morals and you have something that you want to stand on it to your very fucking last, like to your dying, okay? That's the boundary that I set for myself recently. I don't care. Because a lot of people, they will try to just connive and, you know, warp certain things about a person's self, and I just can't be one of those people. I have to be very strong in what I stand on, and, you know, whatever. He-Man, shout out to you. Lo, have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of the stream. I appreciate you. And hopefully, you know, you're still cool with me. I know a lot of people from my chat, from Ruby's chat, have absolutely disowned me, shunned me, which is fine. Everyone can have their opinions, but I've always fucked with you. You know, hopefully you still fuck with me too. Let's get to the next one, and I'm gonna put like my jewelry on next. Do you drink Coke because you're so delicious? Thanks, appreciate you. And no, I don't drink Coke. I actually don't like pop at all. I drink water. I have water right here because it's hot in this bathroom anyways. And let me just show you guys because everyone likes to think that I'm lying, so. All right, what do we have? Finally, a low number. We have number 12. Something that I struggle with, and it is actually quitting smoking. I want to stop smoking nicotine and weed, but it's very hard for me because I just love it. I can admit that I am addicted, and it's hard for me to stop. But, you know, I'm hoping that 2026 of this year will be the year that Lo stops smoking, and it won't be riding high with Lo anymore. It'll just be riding with Lo, and I feel like it's both the same, so it's fine. Oh yeah, let me put my rings on really quick just to like continue get readies with me, continue both of these, and throw this little brown necklace on. Gold is my color, guys. I absolutely love gold, and it just has like little brown stones or something like that. So let me put this on. I'm going to be quiet for a second because I have to focus. I'm one of them people I cannot multitask. Like, I can a little bit, but overall, definitely fucking not. Okay, good thing that was fast also. Super cute. Love tiny little necklaces, but I don't know. I'm all over. I like different type of shit. Q4 says, I like that ring. Thank you. I love all my rings. They're all very sentimental to me. What do we have? We have number 28. 28. What is this? Oh, this one is basically like a life lesson that I have learned. Like, it's not a question, it's kind of just like a statement. So the loudest person in the room isn't the strongest, and the people that they usually target is someone who usually has something that they admire or that they want for themselves. And I've learned that so many times. Like, I mean, even here on YouTube, usually the loudest person who's yelling is the one who's lying about their life, embarrassed who they are, can't even turn on a cam or anything like that. So yeah, the loudest person in the room is not the strongest, guys. So never be intimidated by the loudest person. All right, what do we have next? What do we have next? We have 22. 22. Shout out to my sister. That's her number. A mistake that changed me. And a mistake that changed me was staying with the wrong person for too long. And I'm not gonna like dive too much into that. It's just, you know, that time that was wasted. I kind of forgot who I was, and it was just a mistake. I don't regret it, but it was a mistake on my part for letting, you know, it continue for so long, I guess you can say. Uh-oh, he shall not be named. Absolutely not. No. Get cracked. Shout out to you though. And guys, hit the like. Hit the like. Appreciate you guys. Do you still believe the earth is flat? Yes, I do, guys. I don't care what anyone says. I'm a flat earther. Like, I'm not a flat earther, but I am. Because, like, when people say that, they're thinking I'm just imagining the world is a flat plane with, like, a dome over or something. Like, I believe that the world could be sphere or it could be flat. But I, like, actually 100% believe that there is a firmament around the earth, regardless if it's flat or a sphere. That's a fact. We're not even going to get into it. That's as far as I'm going to go. Chandra, shout out to you. Earth is round. And, like, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. I don't know who the fuck keeps spamming, and I don't know if any of my mods are in here, but stop that shit right now. What the hell? Firmament W, Kyle, shout out to you. That's what I'm saying. For the people who know, they know. Okay? All right, let me get to this next question. While I hit this dab pin also. We have number 7, and this is my number. I love number 7. Most embarrassing moment. And I feel like some of you may already know what moment I'm going to say because it's actually a YouTube moment. But, you know, it was at the beginning of Lo's YouTube career. So for the people who don't know, it was actually the Sir moment on John Gott's channel. If you guys don't know him, go sub to John Gott. You know, he is a real one. The slumlord of, you know, landlords. We love it. And I don't know if I really want to get into the situation, but Sir is basically my brother-in-law. He embarrassed the fuck out of me on YouTube, which, even though it wasn't the truth, it was just like the audacity was crazy. And for the people who know, they know it was a bad moment for me. I cried. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, this is just disgusting. I don't want to have to deal with this at all. TWC says, does your back hurt? Not really. Not today, at least. My back does hurt every now and again. All right, we have 45. Oh, shit. They must not want me to read that one. All right, something I regret. And this one kind of goes with the question I didn't want to answer earlier, but I wrote it anyways because I like to be honest with you guys. Something that I regret is not spending enough time with my dad before he passed away. And I had the option to, so that's why, like, I regret it. But, you know, I also was a child, so I try not to dwell on it so much. And I'm throwing these away, like, as I'm going along, guys. Nothing's getting mixed in, okay? And hold on real quick before we do the next question. I did my jewelry. We'll do perfume. I don't have my pants on that I'm wearing right now, but that's fine. We'll just do the upper half. This is called something. We're not getting into it because I already know you guys. We just spray a couple times. Boom, ready to go. This other perfume that I have is for the hair. And this is actually a very good brand. Like, their regular makeup products come in, like, honeycomb-shaped bottles. But I don't, like, wear makeup, so I can't buy those ones. But this is hair perfume. And my Lanza, guys. If you can smell this shit, I'm not gonna lie. This one wasn't the one that I wanted, but it still smells good enough. That's like, yeah. So I'm gonna step out of camera to do this because I have to, like, flip my hair. Oh, okay. Now my hair looks crazy, and that's why I didn't want to do that. So, it's fine. Please simp responsibly. Pushing on my glasses. All right, let's get to the next question. Perfume done. Everything's done. Besides lotion. I need to put lotion on my arms because, I was about to say girl. I mean, there's some girls out there, but guys, listen. My elbows can be ashy, okay? Let me see. I don't want to look. Okay, but this is number 16. And before I just answer this one, I just want to say that also, like, number 15 or 17, whatever which one, goes along with this. And that's why my answer is kind of, like, vague as fuck. But you'll get it once we get to the next, like, whenever we do get to that question. But something that I'm confident about, and my answer was everything else. Because the question before basically asked what I am insecure about. And I answer that, and you'll hear. But I'm confident about everything else in myself and my body. I love the person that I am. I think I'm super pretty, you know, everything. So it doesn't matter. We'll move past before you guys call me conceited or something. And everyone in the chat, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. All right, we have number 8. Let me see if you guys can see. Oh, shit, I dropped that one. Guys, give me a second. Now I have to turn off my camera and shit. I think I dropped it in the trash. Or... where the fuck did that go? Oh no, guys, I lost it. Oh, I found it. It was behind the trash, okay. That just stressed me the hell out. What the hell? Oh shit. Okay. And it has like hairs all over it. Oh shit. Sorry guys, I accidentally swiped away from the camera. Okay. So we're right. Number 8 is a show that I rewatch. And before I answer it, I want to see if chat knows, because I feel like I talk about my favorite show all the time and what I rewatch all the time. So if you guys really know Lo, before I answer the question, like, what do you guys think I rewatch? Because I want to know. The scam or day trade? I don't know what you're talking about with that, but I don't scam. My name is Jeffrey from Jersey City, New Jersey. Well, shout out to you, Jeffrey. Thanks so much for tuning in. And, oh my gosh, guys, I'm just waiting for certain people to pop up in this bitch so I can just block their ass. Like, you guys have been talking so much shit over the past couple of days. Curious Craft Shorts, I think that's your name, says Family Guy. No, I don't think that you watch me, so it's absolutely fine. OBC says you watch anime and Fortnite games, which I do that, absolutely. But no, it is Steven Universe. That is a show that I am consistently rewatching. Fucking, I don't even know, like at least 5-6 times a year. Is that bad? Is that bad, guys? Let me for real know. And sorry, I just had to like brush the rest of this shit because... okay. What is a major roadblock you overcame and how did you do it? A major roadblock I overcame... let me think. I would say... okay, this is going to be vague, but I'm going to get into it. Basically, like the major roadblock that I overcame was like kind of being stuck in life, and what made me overcame that was me finding my relationship with God and him giving me the strength to do it. That's literally how I do it. Because guys, if I can be 100% completely honest with you, if I had to do shit on my own with my own strength all the time, I don't know, I'd probably be dead by now. I'm being so serious. So I give all my credit to God always. He is the reason that I am still moving and grooving to this day, okay? Do YouTube for a job? I mean, I stream, obviously. I'm here, but I don't think I can do it for a job. Unless maybe I get into a different, like, category for YouTube, a different brand for my show or something. I don't know. With the YouTube I'm on right now, it's not something that I would want to do for a job. How old are you? I am 24. You could run it by Universal and do an anime watch along on Kick, which I definitely could. I need to start a Kick or a Twitch or something. I don't know. But like I said, at least let me, like, as you guys see, I'm hopping back up on YouTube more and more each month. So let me get back on here consistently and maybe we'll start the Kick or whatever. Where'd you get that shirt? The shirt is from Pink. OPC says, what is your dream job? My dream job is, okay, I'll tell you, my old dream job is, basically I wanted to be a marine biologist to work with orca whales and just like sea life animal, but specifically orcas. But now, as I grow older, my dream job is to be, and like it can seem unrealistic maybe to you guys, but this is really what I want to do. I want to be like one of those people that just travels around the world, like, what is it called? Peace Corps, something like that, where they go around all different countries and cities and just help everyone in need. Like, that's what I want my dream job to be, is just helping people. Because it would give me the freedom that I want, and also like the discipline and responsibility that a person does need as an adult, and would just make me feel good altogether. That's my dream job. Kick is very lenient when it comes to streaming shows and or movies. That's good, because I tried to do that shit one time on YouTube with like watermarks over it and they still took that shit down. So yeah, everyone keeps asking, or whoever keeps asking, please tattoo show. I'll show some of my tattoos at the end, whatever. Let's get to this question though. Number 25, what do we have? What failure taught me just in life? Failure basically just taught me to keep trying, and that there's always going to be more opportunities, whether you think they're better or not, but they're usually better opportunities. Like if something comes your way and you fail at it, it's probably because there's a better door opening for you along the way. Bars, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Teddy, shout out to you. He says, yuck. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Have you ever heard of mercy ships? It's like a combination of both jobs, help people and spend time with whales. What? No, I have not heard of that. That is actually something that I would want to do, and I'm going to have to look into that. Thank you, OPC. Appreciate you. All right, let's get to the next question. 21. Lesson learned the hard way. A lesson that I learned the hard way. Basically, to keep it short and simple, not everything is going to go my way in life. And it does suck because, you know, I love when things go my way, but everybody also has their own individual lives with their own individual decisions and choices and opinions. So it just can't be like that. And I have accepted that for a very long time, but that was one of the biggest, like, things that I had to learn for myself. Like, not everything is going to go your way, ma'am. And I'm like, thank you. Okay, we have number 24. What has heartbreak taught you? And heartbreak, it really didn't like make me more guarded, but it just made me, well, I guess in a sense, yes. But just look out for more red flags and don't ignore them. Listen to your discernment, listen to your intuition, something like that, you know, before it's too late. So, but don't give up on love ever. Whatever word I'm thinking of for that. Like, I love love. I think that everyone deserves love in life. And if it doesn't work out the first time, like I said a couple questions ago, like, there's a better person out there for you. And most people know when they're getting, like, treated wrong and they decide to stay in that anyways. But you gotta have higher self-worth and everything like that. Hold on one second. We're going to get to the next question, but hold on one second. Okay. Next question. We have number 49. Ooh, this is close to the end. We're not close to the end, but you know. A hard truth about me. A hard truth about me And I did think about this one last night. I had a couple different answers for it, but I feel like it's very obvious. A hard truth about me, I just... nothing will change my beliefs in Jesus. That's what I can say. That's a hard truth about me. Like, that will never change. That is a truth that I will stand by to the absolute end. And, yeah. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's get to the next question. Is your name Haley? No, my name is not Haley. My name is Lo. My name is Lo, guys. We have number 9. Number 9. I wrote this one over because I accidentally wrote it on the wrong thing. Or wait, this is number 6. Sorry, number 6. Something that I irrationally judge. And this one's kind of funny just because, like, a lot of people probably do this. And, like, as the question sees, it is irrational of me to judge this. But people who don't brush their hair, like, if you have hair, a girl, a guy, whatever, if you have long hair, medium hair, whatever, like, if you don't brush your hair before the shower, that literally, like, gives me the ick. It gives me the ick. I can't. Brush your hair. Please brush your hair. That's just my opinion, though. It's very irrational, and I can admit that. But that's an absolute need that I need to do every single time I get in the shower. Okay? And we're going to get to the next question, but guys, give me 1 second. We're going to put this on. Turn off the camera for a second. I need to do something. Okay, guys, I don't know if this is still the same live. It might or might not be. Which I hope it is. Like, it's either people keep striking my shit or this prism shit is just not working the way... I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I literally just turned off my camera, muted it for 1 second, and then it went to my home screen. So, I don't know. But let me check YouTube really quick, because I need... Okay, let me see if this is working now. Hold on 1 second. Hopefully this is the same one. Shit. I don't know why. Okay. Is everything good, guys? Like, please tell me. Is this the same stream? Is this not? I don't know what's going on. My phone or my account, whatever is fucking up. I don't know. And we're going to pause on the next question because we do have 30. I said we were going to get to that, which we are. I just want to put lotion on my arms really quick. So let me do that and we can talk about some things. Also, listen, first off, let me take off my rings so I don't get lotion on them. I'm like, should I even say this? I feel like I should, but I shouldn't at the same time because, like, oh man, there's a narrative going around. But if it's not true, why should I have to explain myself? You know what I mean? Or, like, why do they deserve that explanation? I don't know why I feel like that, so maybe I'm not going to say it. Eric W., don't play with me because I've definitely fucking seen your ass, snaking ass, in the fucking comments of everything. What the hell? And I just want to know how the fuck I'm wrong for deciding to stop a friendship. Like you guys are in the friendship or something. Like, people are like, oh, you're so fake for not continuing to be friends. Like, it's my choice. Is that a problem? Like, what the fuck? And I just see the real true colors of people on YouTube. All the people that's in your face. Ha ha ha, King, laughing with you. Oh, you're so great. We love you. Next thing you know, shit, you unbefriend one person and now I'm a pedo. I'm a fucking everything in the book. I don't know, which I don't really give a fuck. But just know I'm calling everybody out on their shit. Which you guys can call me out on my shit too. We can address it. But don't try to come in here acting friendly when I have already seen you in the other chats talking shit. Okay? From Cleveland with love says you're a solid 6. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, shit. It's above average. Appreciate you. Alright, now I need to just like get a towel for my hands or something because I can't touch my hair with these low-she ass hands. Michael, shout out to you. You have a right. You have to fight for yourself on YouTube. Yeah, you absolutely do. And it's kind of ridiculous how much people will come for you, but you know, I'm used to it at this point. I've been dealing with fucking that shit for all of my life, and it's not gonna get me off of YouTube, that's for sure. People think, oh, Lo's about to leave, Lo's gonna get canceled. Am I? I mean, for what? What am I gonna get canceled for? I don't know. But I still like my YouTube. I still like some of my community. The ones that didn't turn their back on me, at least. And yeah. No shit talking, got it. Like, we can shit talk, like, that's not the point. But when you're like doing it solely in malicious type of ways to go back and like be in somebody else's face and be like, oh yeah, I hate that bitch Lo. But then you're over here being like, oh yeah, like, or just talking regular, like, that's the type of snake shit that I don't like. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's get to number 30, because that's what question we were on. And links for the painting, please. Angela, my parents actually made these. You can't see them, but there's 2 of them. My stepdad made that one at the top, and my mom made that one, of course, with the little hearts. She's just like me. Okay, number 30. Let me stop getting distracted. What keeps me grounded? Reminding myself that God is always there for me, and He loves me. There's always going to be another day. You know, the rainstorms go away, bars. I love making things rhyme. But there's really nothing to worry about, honestly. Like, that's what keeps me grounded, is just constantly reminding myself that I have something to live for and greater things are going to come in the end. So, guys, hold on one second. I have like, you know how like girls walk out of the bathroom with like toilet paper on their fucking shoe? Like, that was just me right now. All right, let's go here. Antoine, I think that's how you say your name. Hello, shout out to you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. And Doug wants to know, do you model? No, I don't model. I have always wanted to. That's been one of my things that I wanted to do in life. But I think I just like wanted to actually pursue it too late in my life. And maybe I'm just being pessimistic, but I don't know. I don't like see me modeling nowadays, I guess. But I could, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what we have. We have number 13. What am I proud of? And this is the question that someone like asked me, you know, what I did for work. So this goes in with that. And I'm proud of myself for having my own business for almost a year now. And it's like coming up next month that it's going to be a full year. And I'm just very proud of myself for not, you know, giving up, for seeing things through, continuing to work, dedicating, you know, myself and my life to something that I find important. And yeah, that I'm proud of myself. So what's the ink on your tummy? This is like a thing that goes all the way around that is dedicated to Black Clover, and I have Naruto's, you know, seal. Chakra, fucking demon seal or whatever, which, guys, I know, believe me, I didn't realize what I was getting on my body until after. All right, we have number 11. Number 11. I overthink what? What do I overthink? And basically, I overthink life completely. When it comes to anything to do with myself, I am just overthinking the whole situation. I like to run every possible scenario in my head of what could possibly happen in anything. Literally, it could be for a job. It could be for just a conversation with a family member, with a friend, me going grocery shopping, literally just overthinking everything. I don't know. I just think all the time. My brain is constantly on 10. San Jose, shout out to you. She says, oh, congrats. 1 year. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, the 9-tailed seal. I couldn't fucking remember, even though I have the shit on my body. Yes, we are in the hidden leaf, sir, okay? Konoha forever. Don't play with me. What do we have? We have 36. 36. And I'm sorry that the camera keeps like fucking up because of the lighting or whatever. I guess I just have to stay still. What does wealth look like to me? And wealth looks like to me when you have absolutely everything that you need. Everything else is basically just add on. Like if you have a home, you have clothes on your back, you have food, you have a family that loves you, you have a partner, you have whatever, you know, a dog, shit, it could be anything and anybody. Like as long as you have that, the necessities of life, that is wealth to me. Like yes, you can be successful and that be wealthy. You can have certain titles and not be wealthy, but I feel like the ultimate definition of wealth to me is just having everything that you need and you don't have a need in life. Your cooter's about to hop out. Guys, you realize like these pants are not even that low-waisted. It looks like it, but they're really not. I want to be the richest man in the world. That's wealth to me. And see, everybody's definition of wealth is different. You know, I am very minimal as fuck. So that just kind of goes in with that mindset. What do we have? We have number 15. Number 15. What am I insecure about? And that goes with the question of what I am confident about, which my answer was everything. So what am I insecure about? The one thing I am insecure about is my feet. Because they're not ugly. They're just big, low-key. Not like huge or anything. I'm just tall. I am like 5'9". And big feet goes with tall girls, I guess. But the shit sucks because I hate having to look for shoes. And let me change this song really quick because I don't even know what the hell this is, but we'll read this one really quick. We have number 17, something I don't tolerate. And this goes in with literally everything that I say on my channel. People talking shit. I will not tolerate you. I don't care how close we are. It could be my mother. It could be my sister. It could be someone on YouTube. It could be anybody. You want to talk shit about me, you're getting cut off instantly. Like, I don't play that. Because I don't talk shit about anybody. Like, if I'm going to say something, even remotely talking shit, like, I am going to say that shit to your face to address it to you. Like, what? I don't fuck with that shit. Clock that. Hold on, I'm changing the song. I'm just actually going to start it over because all the rest of these songs are absolute fucking ass. Anyways, Lo, you are sweet. I understand why Ruby considered you as a genuine friend. Thank you, because obviously some people said I was a fucked up, non-genuine friend for unbefriending her, but it's just, like, I don't understand why I even had to explain myself to people. Like, that is my choice and I can do that. And Ruby understands, I understand, so this is what it is. But I do appreciate the compliment, and I think that I can be a pretty good friend too. Absolutely. Raj says, I'm watching from Dubai. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to Dubai. You know, not none of the nasty shit. The good parts of Dubai. Set the standard. Exactly. You really have to do that. And that was going along with one of the other questions. Like, you just have to really stand on business when it comes to anything that pertains to you and you care about. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I can be very inconsistent as fuck when it comes to certain things, but when it comes to my morals, like, that's just something I have to stand on. What are you vaping on? This is a weed pen. A weed pen. Anyways, I'm watching from the room. Okay. All right, guys, we're dwindling down. We're actually getting through these fucking 50 questions pretty fast. Because this won't be a long stream anyways. I am damn near ready. I'm not doing too much else with my hair. I like my hair low-key being frizzy just because I feel like a lion, you know? And like I said, I'm going to change pants into some jeans, probably off camera. And there's nothing really else that I have to do, so. Oh, we actually got number 50. Let's go. Number 50 is, when did a time you realize that you were settling? And I would say it was definitely a while ago in my life. I just realized one day, like, damn, who the fuck am I? I don't know myself. I don't know my own personality. And it just made me feel like a foreigner in my own body. It didn't even make me feel like I was alive. And that's when I realized, like, I had settled for something that, you know, nobody should settle for in their life. So, yeah. Let's see what we have. Gummy Froggy, I made it to the final question. It's not even the final question. I'm just pulling randomly from my Hunger Games style margarita bowl. You know, we're all in the games, guys. I'm not, contributing, but, if you guys want to be a tribute, raise your hand. Okay, what do we have? Number 3. This is just a little fun fact, lighthearted shit. A food that I hate, and my answer is spaghetti, because that was one of the most made dinners in my home as a child. So I'll eat it, like, if if it's the only thing made, whatever. But if I have a choice and somebody asks me, like, do you want spaghetti? Absolutely fucking not. Get that away from me. I don't want spaghetti. I've had it enough in my whole lifetime. I'm okay. Would you date a guy who drinks margs? I don't really want someone who drinks in the first place. Like, I rarely ever drink, and the times that I do, I try to keep it contained. So, and I've been around a lot of drunk people, so I don't want someone who drinks at all. We have number 40. Still, a skill, this one I like, a skill that I want to master. I want to master an instrument, preferably the piano or a violin. But violin, number 1 spot. Just because, I don't know, there's a lot of shit that I would want to master, like maybe like fucking taijutsu or something like that. I don't fucking know. But the first thing that popped up into my mind was an instrument, because I've always, like, if I can't sing, at least I can fucking play something. Shit, but I can't. So I tried the piano and it's hard. Go with guitar first. Yeah, no, I've actually, like, not tried to play guitar, but, like, just hit some of the strings or whatever, strung them. And it seemed like, I don't know, my hand to hand-to-eye coordination just is not well. That's the only problem that I have. Because my hands can't keep up with my brain. I don't know what's going on. Okay, sorry. I'm, like, pulling multiple at a time. Okay, number 4. This is number 4, and you see I crossed that one off because I told you guys I had one, like, written on the wrong one earlier. Something that I'm oddly competitive about. And this one did not take me long to think about or figure out, because I am not a competitive person at all. But the only thing I am competitive about is my shows. If somebody comes to me and says, oh, I know Steven Universe better than you, we're going to argue and we're going to have a competition over it, because no, you don't. That's my favorite show. Any shows that I watch, I mean, like Naruto, people can definitely argue with me on that, because, like, there's some things that I slack and I can admit it. But Steven Universe, oh my gosh, don't argue with me, please. Only thing that I will try to have a competition over. And sorry, I'm putting my rings back on. FoJB says, I know about Naruto more than you. Well, you can have that one. Like I said, Steven Universe is my go-to. Absolutely, absolutely. Steven Universe is not worth arguing. See, we're going to have a fucking issue, because yes, the fuck it is, okay? The plot goes crazy. You guys don't understand how deep and depth, and it has everything in it that you could need. Like, fucking to childhood trauma, to fucking fixing relationships, to life lessons all around the fucking board. I don't want to hear it. Steven Universe is the fucking best. So we can argue all day. Dragon Ball is the best. Thumbs down. Absolutely not. Fuck no. It's pretty good, but no. No. Okay, 41. Let's go. Something that I've never admitted. My answer for this one is I'm very scared to die, guys. Like, even though I want to go to heaven, like, I'm ready to go to heaven at any time, I'm actually scared of death itself. Like, I don't want to die. That shit seems scary. I don't want to, like, be killed by anyone, or, like, drowned or something. I don't fucking know. That shit just seems scary. And I usually don't say that though, because if people were asking me, they're like, oh, like say you die tomorrow, would you care? I usually say no, because, oh, then I'd be with God. But in reality, I actually am scared to die. Powerpuff Girls is fire. Attack on Titan. Eren Yeager. Baka. That shit is so funny. All right, what do we have? 31. Where do I want to live? And my answer for this one is I really don't give a fuck where I live, like the place, the country, the state, as long as it has fairly decent weather. So like something like where I live now, and just a big yard. I don't give a fuck about the house size, nothing. I like to spend a decent amount of time outside anyway, so I just need that big yard and a nice sun, couple some windy days, perfect, ready to go. Conrad2311 says, just because you say that doesn't mean it's true. Not everyone likes the same thing. Common sense. Absolutely. I've already said that during this stream. These are questions for Lo, Conrad. So shout out to you though. Appreciate you. I understand your point. 35. I don't know what the fuck I wrote right here. Give me a second. I don't know what I wrote right here. I'm like, because usually all of them are questions. But I think this is maybe one of the ones that I didn't write a question for. And it was like just like a life lesson or something. Or what I want for future. I don't know. But I wrote, I want to be in an environment that makes me feel, or not that makes me feel, I want to be in an environment where I feel secure with myself and within God, and I feel just welcomed. I forget what that question was for, but it's just, I think it asked me like, in the future, what type of environment do you want to be in? And I just wanted to be in an environment that is welcoming, lasting, full of richness, and just good for your health and good for your body. Okay, I'm in the right space within myself, things of that sort. So that's the type of environment that I want to be in. We got number 9. Number nine. My pet peeve. One of my biggest pet peeves is someone who's nonchalant. I can't stand that shit. I am a little nonchalant, but I'm talking about like those people who literally are just like, they seem like they have no emotion whatsoever. They barely smile. If it does, it's like over some fucked up ass dark humor shit. They just give nothing. They like no energy whatsoever. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, dealing with people. Absolutely not. I hate dealing with nonchalant people. Hogslayer 420, shout out to you. Ever do fishing? Yes, I actually love fishing. I don't like love it enough to make it a hobby or a habit, but if I'm offered to do it, I absolutely am doing it. I live in Hawaii, but after the volcano has gone back to sleep. Exactly. Hawaii is a nice pick for that, Gummy. I like that answer. It would be too cold for you here in Buffalo, definitely. I mean, no, because I am originally from Ohio, so I am semi-used to the cold. I just prefer living in warmer weather now that I have lived in the South for, the last fucking 10 years. Not 10 years, but close to it. I'm just like reading extra shit. Colorado here. Shout out to Colorado. Okay, what do we have, guys? We have number 44. A pattern I'm trying to break actively. And it is doom scrolling. Like in the middle of the night, before I go to bed, I love to just doom scroll shorts. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't get on like Instagram or Snapchat or anything like that. So it's usually on YouTube or Facebook. But I just love just scrolling before I go to bed, and I'll scroll and scroll and scroll. I'm trying to break that just because, like, it's annoying, Do you like guns? I'm scared of them, but at the same time, like, I've shot them before, so it's like a half and half thing for me. EAE, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Why do you leave your friend's text on read for days? And EAE, actually, are you my friend? Because you blocked me and are constantly hating on me and doing things like that. So I don't really know like what you want me to say. And as you see, YouTube is about to be completely different for Lo. I can't deal with all this shit. But I do appreciate you so much for the $2 super chat. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Let me see. We have number 20. Let's go. Something that I've grown out of. And my answer for this one actually is anime. I haven't grown out of it completely, but I've grown out of it so much compared to a couple years ago. Like, I used to fucking paint that shit on canvases, have that shit as backgrounds on my phone. You know, obviously I do have mine on YouTube, so I'm still into it. Don't get me wrong. I love my shows. But I just don't actively watch new animes anymore because, I don't know, I'm just falling out of it. Let me see. We have number 2. A random fear. A random fear that I have is not being able to breathe. And that comes from actually me having dreams where I wasn't, like, I felt like I couldn't breathe in my dreams. And I guess, like, I was holding my breath within my sleep. So when I woke up, I could literally feel myself starting to breathe again. And I don't know if anyone has ever had that happen to them. It's maybe like a sleep paralysis type of thing. I don't fucking know. But I've had multiple dreams where I can't breathe. So that is one random ass fear of mine. Like, one day I just feel like I'm just gonna be talking and nothing comes out. I can't breathe or nothing. Like, I'm scared. I gotta make sure I'm like dropping those all over the fucking place. And the favorite book of the Bible? Probably Revelations, because fucking we get to go to heaven. Well, some of us at least. Shout out to you, Ye once again for the $2 super chat. He said, shaking my head, cold-blooded. So that's all you have to say though. Like, you acknowledge the fact that you like are hating on me for no reason and ignoring me and blocked me. So anyways, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we're dwindling down to like, I think we got like probably like 10, 15 left. Something like that. All right, we're actually at number 1. Weirdest habit. One of my weirdest habits, I would say, I have like 2 on here, is I sit in the car for hours and hours. Like, after work, I pull up and just sit in my car. Or if like I am just chilling for a day, whatever, I go and sit in my car for hours. No matter what I'm doing, I could be watching my show, I could be reading a fucking book, I could be eating, I could be doing whatever. I love to just sit in my car. It feels like my safe place. And I bite the insides of my cheeks. I don't know if anybody else does that. I don't like ever show me doing it, but that's like a routine that I have of biting the insides of my cheeks. I would say that's a pretty weird habit. Callie keeps saying fake live stream, fake live stream. Not fake live stream, man. I love sitting in the heated seat in the what does that say? Wheatie after 59-hour week. I mean, I don't know what the fuck Wheatie is, but we're just gonna put car, substitute it for that. Yeah, I would bet sitting in a car after a 59-hour week would be pretty relieving. So yeah. We have number 18. I get drained by people. Mostly people. Pause. Not like that. But, you know, physically, no, not physically, emotionally drained by people. Because it's like life itself drains me, but it's really people who just like are just difficult to interact with. Like, it's annoying. It drains me. Number 10, something I'll never do again. I was like, what did I write here? Something that I'll never do again is have Discord. And for those who know, I did deactivate my Discord yesterday because there was just a lot of people talking shit and a lot of things going on. And I don't feel like being in that drama anymore. And it's just everything. It's just everything. I deactivated the shit. I don't want to have it anymore. Never will have it ever again. So, pocket aces, laughing faces. I used to bite the inside, stop, but subconsciously still do it. See, got me? Twins. Pause game, not so strong. That's unfortunate. All right, 38. Long-term goals. And I went just straight like towards the end. Like when I said long-term goals, I'm thinking literally towards the end. And I said to be right with God before my end. I just want to make sure that I'm going to go to heaven. Like, I need to be doing the right things. Those are my long-term goals. So the whole process of into long-term, I'm doing the right things to get to where I need to be. All right, what do we have? 27. Shout out to number 27. What does ambition mean to you? And ambition means to me basically that you have a lot of dedication, you're very strong-willed, you're driven to meet your goals that you have for yourself in life or anything that you want to do. You're ambitious. You're going to strive for what you want. That's my definition of ambitious. What is Prism Live? I don't know. It's just an app that lets you basically like StreamYard, but you can still connect it to your YouTube so you can go live off of it. And shout out to Ava because she's the one who introduced me to it. Because StreamYard never, ever, ever works for me, especially as the app. And I actually had to hurry up, guys, because I just realized what time it is and my phone's at 10%. So I would say we only got like 6, 7 more. All right, number 34. We're gonna speed run fast through this. The type of partner that I want, God-fearing, a motivator. If we were to have children, a good father, of course. Attentive towards me, his own life, the whole everything, situation, relationship. And he has to be goofy because I'm a goofy-ass person in real life. I love to joke around, so. And shout out to EAE once again for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you so, so much. He says, you were blocked because you're a ghoster. Jeez Louise. I only hated on you for one single day. 364 days of simping does not count anymore. Yes, it does. And I do appreciate all that you have done. But at the same time, like, you can't act like you just disappeared and then say like, oh, why are you leaving Discord? Why are you ignoring me now? And it's like, sir, you were hating on me. And it wasn't just for one day. Let's admit that it was not just for one day. It was multiple days. The last couple of weeks when I started streaming again, and especially, what was it, 2-3 days ago, something like that. So don't think that I missed that. But yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Number 23. Something I wish I knew at 18. And what I wrote on here is, they don't love you, they just lust after you. Absolutely. And that's literally all I should have to say. They don't love you, they just lust after you. That's it. And that's still kind of true still to this day. So number 26. Why I don't argue anymore. Because it is pointless and it's like you're hitting a brick wall. People are always gonna have their own beliefs and opinions, and it's just pointless, literally. Like, people don't listen to understand you, they listen to answer. So it's pointless to argue with people. 29. How do I deal with jealousy? I ignore it. That's that. We're passing on. Frances, shout out to you. Are some of your tattoos new? No, these are all old tattoos. I haven't got a tattoo for at least like 3 or 4 years, and I won't either. How many more questions? There's only 2 in here, so 3. All right, 19. I crave blank more than I like to admit, and my answer for that is love. I crave love. Like I said, I love love, and it doesn't matter if family, whatever. Like, I love when my family loves me. I love when people love me. So, yeah. 42. A fear I don't show. This is one of the ones I didn't want to answer either, but I'm going to answer it. A fear that I don't show is I fear sometimes that I have the potential, or I not have the potential, I could fail in life. And I don't want to, obviously. I'm always working my hardest not to fail in life. That is like a potential for me. If that happens, I'll be so sad. Last question, and I think this is one of, like, a deep question, so we're going to get into it. A time that I doubted myself, and there is like one specific time. We're not going to like get too deep into it. It was just years ago when I thought that I knew who I was, what was going on in my life, you know, I thought I kind of had everything figured out, and God humbled me really quickly, and I started to doubt everything that I have taught or have been taught, growing up, everything that I've learned, and it made me just change the way that I thought about everything and my mental, and made me into the person that I am today. So yeah, those are my guys. The bowl is empty. Hunger Games Team 50 questions is over. I hope it's all like, you know, this little segment is definitely different than something that I usually do, but I thought it was just gonna be nice banter when I finish, you know, getting ready with me for the day to go do the rest of what I'm gonna do. I thought that you guys would like it, getting to know me a little bit and getting to ask your own questions, things of that sort. So yeah, David, do you accept flowers? I don't usually like to accept stuff. Yeah, I'll accept flowers. Anyway, so that's the end of the stream. I hope everyone has a great and amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, JE, for donating, of course, and anybody else who did donate. And I just want to do a special shout out to you, Jay. Shout out to you for being a real one, and just all my loyal followers. Hi guys, we're going to go get some